G'day and welcome to Road from Working From Home. So this is something that I've been, should I say passionate? Probably more wanting is probably the real, probably the best way to put it. And I've tried a bunch of different things, and we'll get to that in a minute here. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name's Doug McKenzie, and I've done a lot. I've tried a lot of things. I've come close a lot of times, but nothing's really stuck. So, we can go over that more in later videos and that kind of jazz. So I'm from Australia. You can probably tell by the accent. I live in Sydney, about an hour west. I have a relatively new family. I got married late last year. We have a 2-year-old, and we've just had another baby. She's about 4.5 weeks old at the time of making this video. Hopefully see this fairly soon. I don't think this video will get more than like 5 or 10 views if I'm lucky. It's probably going to be quite long, so when I upload the video, I might try and time code it, but I've got just a few notes. Some of you may also recognize me from my gaming channel called Sada TV. Now I probably will put up a little snippet of this video up on that just to get some extra sort of, I guess, publicity. I'm already breaking certain rules that I've liked to set, like always looking into the lens. A lot of people look here when they're making a video and they're just watching themselves, and you lose a connection, and I find myself looking down, trying to think. You'll also see me reference the notes every now and then. So young family, you know, I've tried a lot of things, and yeah, they haven't stuck. So I have a really good job at the moment. And I enjoy it probably 99% of the time, and just at the moment it's interesting to say the least. But that's not what I want to talk about. We all have jobs. We've all had jobs that we've hated, and we've all had, well, maybe not all of us, but the good majority of us have had jobs that they've liked and they've loved, and for whatever circumstance we've had to leave. That's not enough money. We had to move. They shut down, etc. Right? All the good bosses move on because they get better offers because they're good bosses. So, what I would like to achieve is to build a community that we can work from with each other. So, someone might have a strong expertise in affiliate marketing and not know how to generate leads or email lists, and some of you may be good at generating lists but not good at the marketing side, and I would like to become the hub, the central point of that, and also learn and also share my experiences and in my expertises along the way. One of those, I guess you could say, is YouTube, and I've got a list of things that I've tried, and we'll get to that fairly soon. So my goals, what I would like to get out of this is to build a community. That's right up there. It's not number one. Number one is to help my family and friends. I've got some friends that one of his goals is to own his own, I think it's an IPA brewery. He just wants a little small brewery to make his own beers and have a cafe restaurant thing. I'd love to be able to just to give him the cash for that. Say, hey, look, man, go do it. I believe he would be successful. He's successful at everything he does. You know who I'm talking about too. Then there's some of my friends and family living in sort of tight things with the money. Here comes my daughter. Hey. Make a video. Well, so this is Taylor. This is part of the reason why I'm trying to True. It's part of the reason why I'm trying to make... Alright, go off to mommy. It's part of the reason why I'm trying to work from home. So I can spend more time with family, with friends, helping them out to travel, and on a financial level, I would love to have a house here in Australia, and I would always also love to have one in the Philippines as well. My wife is from the Philippines, so I'd like to be able to just sort of bounce back and forth the two countries. It's a 6-hour flight, so it's not that bad. So I'd like to be able to spend time between there. 1 second, I'm just going to go close the door. Well, I can't confirm or say how long the peace and quiet will last for. She's very much awake. So yeah, that's my short list of goals. There's probably more. That's all I could think of when I was writing up my list. But essentially, the goal and the plan and whatever you want to call it is to spend more time with family, not have to always get up at 6 a.m., leave the house by 6:30, go and work at 8 hours, come back at sometimes 7, 8 o'clock at night, and then come home and sometimes do more work as well. To be fair, my work doesn't like it when I do extra work at home. They rather frown upon it, actually, so kudos to them for that. But sometimes you just got to do it to get shit done. So, okay, so I'm going to refer to my notes here. Some of the things that I've tried: MLM, affiliate marketing, affiliate MLM. I've tried investing. That didn't work very well. And the reason that I was able to do that was through YouTube. I'm currently trying Spotify. To be fair, I'm not giving that a red hot go. I'm not doing enough social media on that. And I also tried Bitcoin, specifically through USI Tech. Pretty sure I just threw that money up the wall. They say they're going to give it back, but it's been, a year now? So anyway, I knew it was a risk, my fault, who cares, move on. There's more to life. And then there's also another one that I want to get into is Big Club Network. But that can be in another video, and I might get one of the big guys to make a video with me on that. So let's get back to YouTube. YouTube, this platform, is something that I've worked on not so much in the last, say, 3 years. Just time and other things have just gotten in the way. But before that, the years before that, about 10 years of before that, I had come very close to making it a number of different times. So I was flown to America, I think it was twice, maybe 3 times, because of YouTube. One time was from a live stream. I was drunk and was just jokingly saying in one of my live streams on the gaming, you should fly me to the States and pay me to go to BlizzCon. And 2 wonderful people said, okay, I'll do the flights and I'll do the accommodation. And I'm like, whoa, no. But that can be another video. So I have lots of things to talk about. Don't worry about that. So the last time I was flown over there was to help this was back when Minecraft was the big game, and like Fortnite is now. And I was helping out a group called Team Crafted, and they were massive at the time. Collectively, the 7 of them, I think it was, were getting more views than the Game of Thrones or The Walking Dead, back when Walking Dead was really, really good. And so, we're working on, decks for advertising and marketing, and, we made them a channel. And then, with the promoting of that, we got over 1 million subs in less than 24 hours. I made, I think it was something like 14 videos in about 2 days for the channel, and made them a good chunk of cash for the first month. I don't want to talk numbers, but it was good. I would say just above one person's salary for the year on average. Maybe a bit more. Anyway. And through those guys, I also met Post Malone, and we sort of was there helping, suggesting different things when he set up his channel. And this was also back when YouTube allowed, or Google allowed, sub-networks through the MCNs, and it was my network that I sponsored another person, and he got Post Malone into there, and I was making a little bit of cash out of that. Well, I want to be open. The best month I had with that was about eight grand in the month, and that was just on the White Iverson video. So there's that, and they also said that they wanted to fly me back and help me promote my channel. I keep making videos for them, vlog style. Hey, you see how a lot of the big guys do it now, where they have the guy with the camera following them around, watching them eat lunch, talk some crap, done, video done, right? That's what I had suggested, and they said yes, but I know what happened. It's not specifically their fault, but it didn't happen. So there's that time, and then also through Post Malone, I got close. You got to shoot. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You shoot a bow and arrow, it's gonna stick, and sometimes it falls out. That's just life. That's just the way it goes. You keep on rolling. Okay. Shopify Element Rogue. So I started that off as like a little trinket kind of website, but I didn't feel right. I think I had it up for a couple months. It didn't feel right selling this stuff from AliExpress. My prices were really fair for the quality. The shipping time, I didn't like it. The whole, with me, when I buy something, I want it now. Which kind of contradictory to making a bloody stall by AliExpress, I know, but I thought I could get over it. But I didn't. I did make, I think it was one sale from a person I didn't know. I think they were from the UK. But I didn't get any complaints, so I must have done all right. I believe it was a phone case that had a little tripod-y thing, and it folded and had a mirror finish. It looked quite nice. And so yeah, that's. I'm not trying to talk for too long, but this video is going for about like 13-14 minutes already, minus the closing of the door. I knew this was going to be a long one. I had a lot to get out, but I wanted you to get to know me a little bit, in hope that you would try and sort of join me on this journey, and so we could potentially learn from each other. That would be bloody awesome. So the second last point is confidence my issue? Now, I know I'm a bit. I'm a little bit out of practice from talking. I have made well over 1,000 videos, ranging from green screen news to gameplay to, the halftime questions you see in this different sporting events. What was your favorite food growing up? And then you have like 10 different stars answer the same question. Anyway, so I've put it down to confidence is one of my biggest killers. And it's more, I don't think it's the fear of failing. It's more, I guess, I'm not even really sure how to put it. The fear of being ridiculed. I'm at the stage where I think I've tried so many things. When I post something on my personal Facebook to let my friends know, they don't even notice it anymore, and it's just like, oh yeah, Doug's trying this again. He's just trying for a quick buck. Maybe when I was younger, I guess it could have been a quick buck kind of thing. It's never been my intention just to earn a quick buck to get in, get out. I've always wanted the ability to be stable and you know, help my friends, help my family. It just kind of, sometimes I guess you get sucked into the moment. You know, I've watched hours and hours of these gurus giving away, you know, part of their tips, and you know, enough to get you hooked so you buy their whatever thing. And I spend probably 80% of that. I'm like, I know that. Okay, well that's cool. So you know, I know that. That's new. I know that. Look, there's the dots. They're all lining up. But you know, I believe I'm fairly strong in social media. I believe I have good knowledge on YouTube, and I'm, you know, fairly good at that. And I have written a guide on marketing for YouTubers, which I've got behind a little funnel page that I created myself. There's a I forget what it's called, but there's a WordPress app that's free that lets you make a basic funnel. So basically, just asking for a name, an email, and an interest, and it can be completely bogus. But you know, so I will try and leave a link there in the description. I don't think YouTube likes that, but you know, we'll figure something out. Don't use Bitly on YouTube. Google scans for that, and we'll get you. So I don't know. We'll have a look. And the other thing is, when it comes to the social media and YouTube and that kind of jazz, is laziness and time. I've been trying to make this video for about 3 or 4 days now, and just work has been so hectic, busy, that I just come home and I'm just wrecked, tired, and I'm sure we're all going through this. I'm not trying to pull on any heartstrings or heart cords or anything like that, but you know, I come home. Most of the time, my wife has dinner cooked. A good number of times, I also will come home and cook dinner. She absolutely outnumbers the amount of times that she's cooked dinner. You know, God love her. My wife is awesome. You know, then you know, got to hang out with the kids, which is fun, which is awesome. They come out so wrong. And then next thing you know, it's like 10 o'clock, and you sit down and you might have a drink and watch, you know, a YouTube video or two. Then it's 11, and you're like, I gotta go to sleep. So I just figured, you know, I'll just do it. The channel banner on this thing sucks. The avatar, I think, is not too bad. Hopefully by the time I put this video up, the channel description's done, the channel tags. Hopefully I have tags set up, and I can show you guys ways to do tags without having to buy a third-party app. There is one that I've been sort of looking at a little bit, but I don't want to spend, I think it's $60 just to test it out. Maybe part of this, you know, we can have a donation thing where with that money can go towards trying different products, different systems. I don't know. You know, if we were to do that, I would have to be completely open. I'd have to create a website or add one onto my existing website and have like screenshots of like PayPal transcripts and receipts and all that kind of stuff. But essentially, that is all I wanted to cover on the first video, and we're coming up to 20 minutes. Maybe not for you, because I had to shut the door. I would very much like, if you're interested in being able to work from home through any system, through any means, I very much intend to go into a bit more detail on my goals, the things that I've tried, the confidence thing. I think I could probably make into another video. Yeah. Pretty sure that's about it, especially for this video. I'd be very surprised if anybody makes it this far in the video. Let's try in the comments below. Let's say I made it. If you've made it this far, please in the comments down below say I've made it, because I think that would just be fun. And then when I look at the comments later on, I'll probably confuse that with you've made it from working from home, and you know, we can ask you a question. What did you do to make it? So comment below if you made it this far that you've made it. Thank you very much. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, and you know, drop a comment. Let me know what you've done, what you've tried, what's worked, what hasn't worked. I'm definitely very eager to learn from you, and I'm also very eager to try and help you with what I know. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna try to aim for at least one video per week. And you know, if anything cool happens, you know, we can just fire a new one and maybe just grab the old phone and vlog style, because I have quite a ghetto setup right now. I'm on a cardboard box and a bowl holding my phone up. Alright, I've rattled on for too long. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week.